Hi, I'm Grace Smith, and this is the coaching aspect, the post-talk of session number 13, Childhood Regression. And we just had one of our viewers write in, and they said, wow, this was quite remarkable, very relaxing, and in a way bizarre to experience something back so long of a time ago. And it's true, it's amazing how just in this very short experience, this very short session that we just did together, you can go back in time and relive something so vividly that has happened. This is every single moment that you've ever experienced, that you've ever lived, you can go back and relive. This is one of the reasons for why you can use hypnosis to find a lost item. This is why hypnosis is used oftentimes in hit-and-run scenarios. In identifying criminals. There are mediums who work with hypnotists when they're getting messages from people who have passed on, and they can hypnotize the person who's still here in this world and match up the different messages. It's very, very remarkable. Remarkable is the perfect word to explain it. And oftentimes something that we go through that's re-traumatizing us over and over and over and over again, we go back in hypnosis to heal that once and for all so that you can live in the present moment. So even if we do something like a past life regression, and that's not everybody's cup of tea, and I completely understand that, although it's absolutely fascinating to read about even if you don't want to experience one in person. A past life regression assumes that this lifetime that we're experiencing on Earth is not our only lifetime. That because energy cannot be created or destroyed, and because we are energetic beings, that this energy may have taken another form or many, many, many forms in other lifetimes. If you think about it from a quantum physics level, quantum theory level, many people believe that past lives are happening at the same time as current lives, at the same time as future lives. So that's all very trippy stuff. And I'm certified by the Newton Institute as a past life regression therapist. And even if someone comes to me and they do not believe in past life regression, but they want to experience this, they get better. Something in their life improves. And there's a tremendous amount of healing that occurs and validation of different things that we're experiencing here on Earth. Now, I have just seen way too many amazing, miraculous past life regressions at this point, and I have read too much about it to not know in my heart, for me, that it is true. And it certainly doesn't matter if you don't believe that. You can still try it and experience it. So just imagine how profound going back in this lifetime is to a childhood experience, what it would be like to go back to another lifetime, and whether that actually happened. This is what's so amazing about it. Whether that actually happened and it actually is another life that you experienced, or it's just your mind's ability to conceive of experiencing another life so profoundly. It's beautiful. It's absolutely amazing. Anyway, I bring that up because regression therapy, when it's taken to the level of past lives, is just so profound and remarkable. It's just absolutely beautiful. And those are my favorite kinds of individual sessions to do. And whenever we do regression work, I just want to reiterate a point that I'm making. It's not to live in the past. That's something when I started reading about Eckhart Tolle and his teachings and just presence teachings in general, being here in the present moment, I started to think, oh no, is the work I'm doing with regression therapy, is that in direct juxtaposition to this whole idea of living in the present moment? And it isn't, for the reason that when you go back in time and you relive these experiences, whether they were positive or you're reviewing a traumatic experience so that you can reframe it and heal it once and for all, and you don't need to relive anything traumatic. You can watch it from a cloud, you can watch it on a movie screen. There's no need to actually go through it ever again. It's so that you can heal that moment, or that you can remember that happy, joyous moment and bring it back to you in the present moment. Either bring back that strength and the confidence that comes from healing a trauma, or to bring back that joy and that unconditional love and that innocence, or whatever it is you'd like to bring back. Or that memory so that you can take your exam the best that you can. Or find that diamond ring that you hid. It's all about living in the present moment. And we can take a few moments to plan the future, and we can take a few moments to remember the past, but it all happens in the present moment, and that's the most important thing to remember. If anybody has any questions, I'll go ahead and stay online now for a little bit more. I'll stay on live. Otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in to this coaching session of HypnoCoach. Please be sure to watch the hypnosis session and also the pre-talk. I thank you so much for tuning in, and we're going to leave the poll up for a little bit longer, but it looks like HypnoCoach will now be airing sometime between 7 and 8 a.m. every morning Eastern Standard Time. See you soon.